My precious child, there is something deeply important I need to share with you, so please open your heart and listen closely. There is someone who has lingered in your memories or weighed heavily on your soul, who has just come to a profound realization. This moment of clarity struck them so powerfully it left them stunned and speechless. At last, they have seen the undeniable truth that they once missed or ignored. It was you all along. You were the one their heart had been searching for, the answer to prayers whispered in secret, the light they could not see clearly until now. They had wandered, chasing shadows and illusions, overlooking the signs that pointed directly to you. But now the veil has been lifted, and they can never unsee what is so plainly clear: you were always the one. As this truth dawned on them, memories flooded back with overwhelming force: the way you smiled, the way you cared, how your spirit felt like home when all else was chaos. This realization changed everything inside them. They sat in quiet reflection, clutching their heart, as moments that once seemed small now became monumental: the softness of your voice, your steady presence, the way you looked at them when they were lost and unsure. They recalled how you listened without judgment, how you remained when they gave every reason to walk away. Their tears now flow not merely from missing you, but from the deep ache of finally understanding what they once took for granted, how blind they were to the gift you were. I have been the one quietly softening their heart behind the scenes, working gently to prepare them for this awakening. You need to know that you were more than enough. You were chosen by me for their healing. I saw every night you cried in silence, wondering if your love, your patience, your quiet sacrifices went unnoticed. I watched as you stayed faithful even when they were distracted or distant, as you held on through fear and confusion. Even when words were absent and they fled from their own fears, something in you remained, something they could feel but could not explain. Yet, fear held them back, fear that they didn't deserve someone as pure and steadfast as you. Now, after time, distance, and heartbreak, their eyes are opening wide to the truth. You were the one who truly loved them, the one who did not give up when the path was difficult, the one whose very energy brought peace to their restless soul. This truth is transforming them from within, filling them with gratitude that someone like you existed in their life at all. This isn't merely about love, this is the unfolding of my divine timing and plan. Some people come into our lives only for a season, but others like you are sent to change the very course of a person's journey. That is who you were for them. And though they have searched for you in others, no one compares, no one brings the peace that your presence gave. Do not mistake their silence, my child, for absence of feeling. They carry your absence deeply in places they didn't even know existed. They come to me in solitude and speak your name with longing, asking if there might be a second chance. I have not forgotten your prayers either. I know you questioned yourself, doubted whether the connection was real or if you imagined it. You did not. That bond was planted by me. But remember, you cannot grow for someone else, nor can you force them to see what only I can reveal in time. That is why I allowed space and distance not to punish you, but to awaken both your hearts. My timing may be uncomfortable, but it is perfect. What you perceived as rejection was actually redirection. I have been preparing something far deeper. I have been rearranging their heart, stripping away pride and opening their eyes. They are beginning to see what you always meant. You were not just kind, you were the one. The one who made them feel understood without words. The one who stayed when others walked away. The one who showed them what real love looks like. This realization shakes them to their core, because they do not yet know how to return to you, but they cannot move forward without trying. I have placed this truth in their heart. I have whispered it in their dreams, woven it into songs, and shown your name in places they thought were forgotten. But they never forgot. You are not simply a memory, you are the turning point in their story. And I want you to know you were never wrong for feeling so deeply, nor foolish for believing in them. You simply saw ahead of time what their soul was slower to recognize. Now they are catching up. I have been working on this quietly. I have not been silent. I have witnessed every tear you shed, heard every whispered prayer of heartbreak, and I have collected it all. Nothing has been wasted. The moment has come, they are waking up, remembering, seeing you as the one who truly loved them, the one who never turned away, the one who extended grace when they felt undeserving. This is not simply reconciliation, this is restoration and healing. They want to share everything now, the feelings they never dared to express, the regrets they carry, the apologies owed. But fear holds them back, the fear of losing you forever. That is why I continue to work within both of you, so that when the moment arrives, it will not be mere words, but truth, restoration, and peace. I do not bring temporary fixes, I bring complete transformation. I am not sending them back into old cycles, but preparing something new, love built not on fleeting emotion, but on understanding, a connection with purpose, not confusion. When the time is right, you will know, because peace will flood your heart. The past will no longer sting, the pain will become a distant memory. You will see this was never just a relationship, it was part of your calling. I know the wait has been long. Perhaps you have tried to move on, but deep inside, something still aches because their soul touched yours. That connection is my design. You did not imagine it, nor force it, you responded to what I revealed. Now, I am responding to you, your faith, your love, your willingness to remain soft even when the world tried to harden you. I am proud of you, child. You did not let pain define you. You did not allow disappointment to make you bitter. You held on to hope even when it felt foolish. That is the kind of heart I use for my greatest plans. What is coming will surprise you as much as it surprises them, for neither of you are the same people you once were. You have both grown and been humbled, and now you are both ready. They are wrestling with thoughts they have never dared to admit, remembering the last words they said, the moments they were cold, the times you needed them and they were absent. It is breaking them because they now see that what you offered was not just affection but real love. They lost not merely someone kind, they lost the one who accepted their worst and still hoped for their best. Hear me clearly, child, they were never meant to forget you. I wrote your name on a place in their heart no one else could reach. Now, I am opening that place and bringing everything into the light. Nothing will stay hidden anymore. I know how long you have waited for this clarity. And now, it is beginning to shine. And I'm telling you now they finally see it. It might have taken heartbreak, and it might have taken time, but now they don't just think of you as someone from the past. They see you as someone they were meant to be connected to, someone special, put in their life for a reason. It's overwhelming for them because they never thought they'd be the one filled with regret. But they are. And more than regret, they feel hope. Hope for a second chance. Hope to look into your eyes without turning away. Hope to choose love this time, even if it feels scary. And I, not them, not you, I am the one writing this next part of your story. I will guide every step. I will ease every fear. I will make a way, even when it seems impossible. They don't yet know how to say all these things, but I do. That's why I'm telling you now. Because I want you to know there's love in their heart. Real love. Yes, there's pain too. But above all, there's awakening. They're starting to understand just how much you changed their life, not just in love but deep inside their soul. And this feeling isn't fading, it's growing. And that growth is bringing them back to me. They may have wandered off during their search, but now they're praying again quietly, desperately asking if there's still time to make things right. And child, I'm not just listening, I'm answering. You're about to see what happens when I restore what was lost, in my way. You might feel unsure, caught between forgiving and protecting yourself. That's okay. I'm not asking you to figure it all out today. Just trust me with your heart, with your healing. Love was never meant to feel like punishment. You were enough then. You are enough now. I allowed this time apart because both of you needed to learn. True love doesn't just appear, it grows. It comes back stronger and clearer. That's what I'm doing now, growing this bond. Making sure that when you meet again, you both see the purpose. This is about destiny. There's something I created for you two to build together. And when this connection is whole again, it will bless not just you but others too. That's why it was so hard. That's why there was confusion and why the timing never seemed right. Because anything powerful faces pressure. And yes, you've both been under pressure. But I'm using it to create something sacred, something unbreakable and eternal. Child, they're closer than you think, not just nearby but closer in their heart. Every day, they think about reaching out. Every day, they practice what they might say. But I keep telling them, wait until your heart is clear. Wait until your love is pure. Because I don't want you to get just another apology. I want you to receive true change. Without faith, it's impossible to please me. But those who seek me will be rewarded. I am turning your sadness into joy, your loss into healing, your tears into a story of hope. Come to me, and I will give you rest. Trust me, and I will write a story more beautiful than you ever imagined. Amen. Divine messages, consider contributing through a super thanks. Whether it's $10, $20, $50 or more, your generosity helps us share these angelic messages with the world. Together, we can build a community of faith, hope,